One day we're in Vietnam, the next day we're back in the United States. And we really came home to indifference. Nobody cared. I mean, we just played the biggest game of our life for a year, and nobody cared.
It is important that we do this, that we thank them. We need to say thank you now. Why wait one more day to give them that gratitude, that thank you that they so deserve? We have 69 veterans that are having their Day of Honor here in Washington, D.C. with our Flight of Champions. It was 50, 60, 70 years ago that they served. We know that they were called to duty. It's important that we let them know that we appreciate that, just as we appreciate those who are serving today.
I sure could have used this 60 years ago. If these people only knew that. I was crying, I'm looking at these guys, they're all my age. We were kids. I'm an 80-year-old man, and the feeling, I don't know how you could describe it. I'll never forget it.
It is a time for them to let go of some of the grief that they've had, some of the burden that they've carried for 50 years, especially for those Vietnam veterans. They say that wall experience is very healing, to talk with their fallen veteran brothers and sisters and to say goodbye, to share that with other veterans, to know what the veteran next to them is thinking, feeling, is really a different experience.
When all these people died for their freedom, when you see all those stones, the cemetery, well, it surely makes me proud to be a veteran, and I am proud to be a veteran.
To know that people respect their service and that an organization like the Green Bay Packers supports them. And the alumni that are with us today are just phenomenal. They've all been with us before. They're back because they show that care and concern and respect for our veterans. That just means so much to the entire group, not just the veteran that they're paired with.
These guys went over and fought in a war for us. I mean, these guys paved the way for us to have the freedom that we have. Seeing their faces, seeing the smiles, seeing the emotions, it means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to them.
I have a veteran here who's a Vietnam vet. It was hard for him to want to come to do this because of all the stuff and things that he's seen and got through. But my role is support, to listen, to be engaged, and also help him have the best trip and the best experience. It's a great honor. It's a blessing, and I think it's just very awesome.
When Dexter called me and said he was going to be my guardian, he's a Packer player. But I'll tell you what, new best friend. That's the only way I can explain it. This guy is phenomenal, and he gives of himself so much. And if anything, I'd like to be able to tell the Packers, thank you for, whoever picked him for me.
To have the community acknowledge their service, welcome them home, and say thank you really means the world to them. They'll carry that feeling with them for the rest of their lives.
Thank you.
When these guys get off the airplane, they get this cheering and they get the welcome that they shouldn't get, because a lot of these veterans served when they first came, like for Vietnam, for example, they didn't get the kind of welcome that they should.
So many people were in the airport. I mean, there was 1,000 people in the airport cheering for these guys.
You can't make this stuff up. Just amazing.
Amazing, an emotional experience. Our reception at the airport, I think they were all trying to make us cry, and it worked.